time.
That's a long time.
That's some decades for you right
Yeah, and we've hung out together. We used to we do everything. It was something. When you get married, I guess things change. I mean, you gotta cut friends out. But
it's supposed to change for the positive, though.
But if you're not doing anything, you've just been friends for 50 years, and you just talk on the phone and kick on a laugh on the phone and hang up. I'll talk to you again another 2 months or whatever like that. Ain't no harm.
Right.
He all the way in Virginia. What the hell could he do? He called long distance. Hey, baby, what's going on? So he actually got mad and must have told a note and changed the phone number.
Man, that's drastic, dude. That's drastic.
I mean, he been with her since she was the age of 17, I think. Because everybody in the neighborhood loved her, loved Bonnie. Everybody wanted Bonnie. Bonnie was the best thing. And then here this pimp come along.
Really? Stop.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. But he come along. He was pimp dog. He was all that and shit. And everybody was like, well, how could he come along and get the girl that we come up with and we've been knowing and growing up with and love? How could he get it? And we all of us came. We spend the night at each other's house. The pajama parties go to the Scrumpty Dump together.
Wow.
Yeah, and here the nigga come along because he had a car and nice clothes. He gets the girl. Here 50 years later. What? I'm sorry. Gigi, I'm sorry. Bonnie, I'm sorry. I love y'all. Y'all my peoples forever, forever, forever. Your brothers and all of us, y'all love y'all to death. I apologize. What time is it? Yeah, it's about that time, man. Is there anything y'all want to talk about? I mean, talk about it. Anything you want to talk about?
Oh, man.
Because I'm tripping.
The thing that's disturbing me right now with our people is that we really, really, really have to get ourselves together, get our life together.
Well, you might as well get on camera. Here, move over a little bit. You slide over here. So let me see if I can see you on camera. So I'm gonna have to wait a couple of seconds.
It's off work. Look,
but that's okay. I'm gonna wait a few minutes to see if you pop on, because I moved over a little bit.
My thing, the same sort of people need to get it together.
Okay, but do you think? And I had a question I was going to ask you, but during the Jim Crow days, do you think black people had it better back then than they do now, as far as marriage and family wise? Because back then in the 50s and 60s, black people stayed married. They got married.
The marriages were stronger then. Does not mean that they didn't go through things in those marriages.
But they stuck
together. They knew how to work it out. Mm-hmm. The marriages nowadays, why they end, is because the people don't know how to work it out. Mm-hmm. They don't know how to stand by their person because they have society telling them, "Oh, you a fool if you allow that," or "You a fool if you say that's okay."
They've been distracted.
Right.
So basically, they're growing up without any accountability because now they think they don't have to listen to authority because they wasn't raised with it. That's why they won't listen to the police. They don't want to listen to the principal, the teachers. They don't want to listen to adults.
But that all starts at home.
Yeah. Because there's no accountability taught at home. And if you're not taught accountability at home, you're not gonna act it out in the streets.
You have to personally make your children accountable at home.
You have to.
Mm-hmm. Even with the way society has made a lot of struggles, because before I was a single parent, having to make sure that even though I'm paying this babysitter, mm-hmm. working 2-3 jobs, I still had to home it in like, hey, y'all got to listen. Mm-hmm. Y'all got to follow instructions. You got to do what you need to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to give y'all some.
You still got to give your kids structure.
You got to. I'm going to give y'all a bit of statistics here that I looked up a while back. Okay, out of wedlock births. We know how bad that is. All right, and this is shocking. I did my research. Out of wedlock births here in America by itself, amongst the black people, white people, Hispanic, and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. You got far as marriages, 49% of Hispanic women are married. 55% of white women are married. 25% of black women are married.
Wow.
25%. Out of the 13% of the population, 25% of black women are married.
This is the effects of Jim Crow.
Yes.
We are living the results of what they put in place years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Is to break down the family, the colored people family,
Mm-hmm.
brown, melanin, whatever we choose to call ourselves. Those systems were to break us, break our family, and to keep us divided, to have us feuding within one another and jealous of one another and just pulling us apart.
But check this out. In 2006, 67% of white women between the ages of 25 and 54 were married back in 2006, compared to only 34% of black women. Let's see, what's the other one? 34% of black women out of 54% of white women. And in my opinion, it's due to what? Job skill, mass incarceration, because most of the brothers are behind bars. Homosexuality, because girls
There's a lot of them.
And the same-sex marriage thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason why our numbers are lower than everyone else's, because black folk do that, and because white people outpopulate us, and the way it looks, Hispanic people are rising above us also, because all them coming over and shit like that. So we're still the minority at 13%, but
the population of the
far as the population. So that's low, and I can understand why those numbers are low because of Planned Parenthood. They kill more black babies than they kill white
That's
Hispanic
a part
babies.
of the system.
Part of the system.
We have to realize that our system was built on the Jim Crow system,
Mm-hmm.
and all the businesses and all of those things were built off of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not racism in your face.
Mm-hmm.
It's racism behind the door.
Behind closed doors.
It also
Racism in
deals
secret.
It deals with the economics of black people also, because like you're saying about the whole Jim Crow thing, they have things already in place to take care of their kids.
Yeah.
The kids ain't worried about how they're going to get fed and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. The thing I say is, as far as black people today, let's move to 2020. If we know these numbers was like that back then, and the issues were going on with black people back then, and it's moving its way up to now, get a job, or get a business, or get a career, save your money up, get your kids off the streets, get them off in front of that goddamn PlayStation, get them educated, get them into some type of skill labor, teach them electronics, whatever you got to do. You get a business and make sure you put them into your business. If you got a construction business, you make sure you get I don't care how much your kids
That's how
belly
they did it
ache.
back in the old
They
days.
did it back
did
then.
they?
They can belly ache all they want. Get your ass in here. You're going to learn how to drill. You're going to learn how to solder. You're going to learn how to do masonry work. You're going to learn how to build.
They pass the skills
You
along to
pass
the
it
generation.
along. That's
And
what
that's
white
one of the
people
things
do.
have diminished in our communities is that no one's teaching the next generation the skills that kept them moving forward.
And that's
And
what
it's
white people do.
obvious.
They do that on a regular basis. They make sure that their offspring is going to be well managed.
Mm-hmm.
What our generations are teaching the other ones, the mass majority, is how to be a thug, how to be a criminal, how to kill somebody, how to steal from somebody.
I'm
how to
laughing because you ain't lying. You dead on point with that.
How to take somebody else's stuff
You on point.
and be lazy.
Mhm.
What they are fostering now is laziness.
You
How
on point like
can
that.
I be lazy and get the stuff that I want
Yep.
without any work?
Yep. You ask a black kid today what he want to grow up. Back 60 years ago, they say, I want to be a scientist, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a cop, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a doctor. Now you asking, I want to be a rapper or a basketball
I
player.
was just about to say that.
Because they look at the bling, they look at the money, they look at the women,
Mhm.
they look at the life that they portray, but they don't realize they don't live that.
Yeah.
That's a job.
Yes, it is.
It's
A
entertainment.
lot of it's fake.
It's a job. It's
When you think about
entertainment.
it, you hear these rappers rapping,
These
you know,
new
that's been out for a while, like your Jay-Z's and people like that, and they say, well, I'm moving this and I'm doing this. Motherfucker, you ain't been in a hood or a block in years. You ain't selling shit.
You live in
records.
Beverly Hills, motherfucker.
This ain't your life no more.
That
That
was
was
your
your life.
That was your past life. You're not doing that no more.
Yeah. But they sell that.
Yeah.
And they want the young people, the young minds to absorb that bullshit
Now,
so they can live that life.
The one person that I hear speak every now and then, I just was listening to T.I.
Mm-hmm.
I love his philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
He know where he came from,
Mm-hmm.
and he's doing something in his communities to be a better person.
Also, Killer Mike.
And Killer
Oh,
Mike,
yeah, I love Killer Mike.
and what's the other guy that's sing with him? It's three of them. Is Killer Mike, is T.I., and the one who sing. Bender.
No, you're talking about
David
David
Banner.
Banner.
David Banner.
David Banner.
From Mississippi. My state.
All of them are doing positive things,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't come from positive things. They took their negatives and they turned them around
Right.
and made them positive.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we have to do in our communities is teach everybody that's going to listen. Turn that mess around. It don't have to keep being like that.
Right.
Break them chains. Break them cycles. Come out of that.
Mm-hmm.
If you been broke all your life,
Mhm.
what you going to do different to not be broke all your life?
That's true.
If you, like, I mean, it's just all simple. Even with weight, my weight. When I get tired of being the size I am, I'm going to do what I need to do to get where I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get up off our butt and start doing stuff.
Well,
You tired? Okay, show me that you tired. What you doing that's going to be different, that's going to put you in the direction that you need to go to change your circumstances.
yeah, because you, the parent, the child looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you on the couch lazy, he's in the other room, sleep or playing on Nintendo. Nobody bringing no money in except for a check from the government.
Mm-hmm.
He out there hustling on the street. The kid looking at that, he gonna think that's the way of life is.
I didn't want my life like that. I seen welfare, sitting at home, waiting on a check, sitting in front of watching Days of Our Lives, Search for Tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget General Hospital.
and General
Oh,
Hospital.
yeah, that was my show.
And The Price is Right.
That was my show. Yeah, that was my show.
I couldn't
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
stand,
guilty.
as a youngster, I couldn't stand none of that stuff. And as a youngster, I think I was before my time because I was like, I do not want that to be my life.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I ever had to get on welfare because I absolutely had to, I was in there bawling. I said, woman, if I didn't need to be in here,
Right.
believe you me, I wouldn't.
Right. Right.
Me coming up, I seen
That's a good one.
all kinds of shit. I mean, in an early age, being in certain neighborhoods, you know, it's stuff that you shouldn't see when you're young.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When I came around, it was the beginning when people was more conscious of themselves, was self-aware.
Yes.
And then shortly after that, that's when crack came into the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And I mean, it hit neighborhoods like an atomic bomb.
It demolished.
That's what it was for.
Destroyed families.
That's what it was for.
East Cleveland is just it's a third world now, man. It demolished
It
East Cleveland.
destroyed.
It did,
I come home
it did
from
the
the
purpose
Army.
that it was supposed to do.
It
Destroy
did.
us.
It did. When I came home from the Army in 1981, I went to work at Shaw. I come out of Shaw, went to the Army, come back home, went to work for Shaw. I was an ROTC instructor. It wasn't that bad until 1984. I think it was 84 when it hit. And I saw the city. I saw the city. I was like, oh my God.
It went down
I saw it.
everywhere.
And the stores left. The businesses left.
Bounced.
And when they left the city, it left nothing but low-income housing people there. Because people were selling shit and leaving.
Yeah.
And the city went down. No money was going into the pot to pay. So now they start cutting people out. This stop.
Do you remember all of the programming that they had? When me and my husband was coming up, they had programs. The YMCA's was open.
Yeah.
They had
PAL programs.
all kind of stuff
I
that
used
you
to go
could
to PAL.
do. You know what I'm saying?
Centers, everything.
Before
Mhm.
school, after school, that was free.
Mhm.
That you can go and learn. Because I'm a product of those things.
Mhm.
I'm a product of going to the churches
Mhm.
and being involved with these programs and
Mhm.
stuff, and going to the YMCA and being a part of those programs, and doing the summer learning programs
Mhm.
and the work programs and all of that stuff. I'm a product of that.
Mhm.
You know?
I also tell the younger kids, I tell them, like I tell our kids, I say, look, while you're in school, get the best out of your education.
Mhm.
Learn as much as you can,
Mhm.
because once high school is over, you gotta pay for that shit, and they're not teaching you nothing
Ain't no
for
more
free.
free.
So get the best you can out of your education now, because after that, it's no more free ride.
I went to Shaw with a guy during that 12th grade year of high school. He sold drugs during the 12th grade year high school because his mama, his mom was poor. It was just him and his mama. And his mama really wanted him to go to college so bad. And he knows she had no money. So he didn't want to sell dope, but he wanted to pay for his college. So for his 12th grade year of high school, he sold drugs the whole 12th grade, got the college money up, and went to college. Stopped selling dope. He at least he done something positive with the dope money. He done something positive with the dope money. He didn't go buy rims.
He used
paid for his
what was
college.
available to get what he wanted to have.
And he went straight to college. And that was
And
the
not getting
only
stuck.
guy that I support selling drugs because he did something positive. He didn't go buy a car and Jordans and rims and that was his money. No, he wanted to make his mama proud. He wanted to go to college, and he knew his mama couldn't afford to do it. Sold dope, got his college money up, book money up, and he went off to college. I'll never forget that because I remember I kept saying, man, you can't be doing that. And when he broke it down to me and let me know why he did it, I backed off. I said, okay.
One of the problems I have with our people today is, even knowing that systemic racism in general has been around since fucking forever.
It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere.
It's not going nowhere.
It ain't going
They
nowhere.
make too much money off of it.
I don't understand why people with money in high places, you have black people in powerful positions all over, military, like I said, Senate, House of Representatives, the music industry, sports industries. It should not have taken for George Floyd to lose his life and other black men to lose their life for people to intervene with what's going on today.
You know what? It's because their money is attached to people that's in racism, and if they speak out too soon, it'll stop their money flow.
A lot of people worry about losing what they got if they say the truth. I worried because they stopped blocking a lot of my stuff, a lot of my content. They started blocking my shit. And I was like, oh, man, I'm not putting nothing up but just information. Why are you blocking it?
Because
That's
it doesn't
insane.
agree with what they're trying to feed
With their
society.
narrative, yeah. And I
When
was
you
kinda
go
pissed
against
about that.
when you go against the grain, you're gonna get roadblocks. But as a people, we have to start waking up and go against the grain. We got to stop being bitter with each other and learn how to come together and find peace with each other.
And don't
so
wait for a black man to get killed by a white cop to do that.
Move forward.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
One of the things I want to say is what's making our communities bad is the criminal element that is us in our neighborhoods, messing it up for other people in our neighborhood that look like us. We have to stop that. That's one of the biggest problems in our neighborhoods right now is us killing us.
Ooh, you gonna be called all type of Uncle Tom.
I don't care.
And
us killing us.
I get it all the time. Oh, you hate your people.
It's innocent kids getting killed because this person don't like this person, so they open fire in a neighborhood where houses are, shooting, and somebody's innocent baby dies because these two people got beef with each other over something that's criminal. First of all, stop being a damn criminal.
You can't help it. They can't help it. That's all they know. They watch mama go out there and do all type of shit.
So how you gonna cry later?
Big uncle, big daddy, everybody out there doing that
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. How you gonna cry later when you a part of the problem?
Yeah.
How you crying? How you marching? How you talking about Black Lives Matter when you a part of the problem?
How could Black Lives Matter? I asked this question on my
It
show.
should matter to us first.
This was a good question, and I got hated for it. I say, look, if Black Lives Matter, who does it matter? Which Black Lives it matter? Because they had a problem with me saying, well, Black Lives Matter, shouldn't y'all march for those black cops that got killed? That 77-year-old black man that retired got shot and killed. Shouldn't y'all be upset about that? Yeah, they hated me for saying that. I say, so y'all need to be more specific about which Black Lives Matter. And I'm just telling the truth, though. Be specific. Black Lives Matter. Be specific on what Black lives you're talking about.
This other thing that really
That's
pisses
all
me
I'm
off.
saying. Be specific.
This one more thing that pisses me off. There's more than just white cops. There's black cops.
And we ain't killing nobody.
And they go through racism inside the departments.
Oh my God.
That they're not speaking about.
Oh my God.
What about what the black officers and their families have to go through?
Oh my God. That's a whole nother
That
show.
ain't nobody talking about.
That's a whole nother show right there. That's another 2-hour show.
What about the black cops that's dealing with racism on the job?
That's a 2-hour
Deal
show.
with that.
Man, because we go through it.
How you think they feel right
Man, we go
now?
through
Everybody feeling some kind of way about police putting everybody in the same bag when they're not in the same bag. That officer is a bad officer. Not all of them.
Right.
That officer did not follow protocol.
Right.
Not all of them.
Right.
Without officers, it'll be chaos.
Right. The sheep will be victims of the wolves if you get rid of us. You get rid of the shepherds, y'all may have to just go on.
You gonna get some calls behind
I know,
this.
I already know, man. I've been getting hated. And one of the main haters, he was watching. I don't know if he's still watching. He calls in all the time and call me a hater. You don't like your people. You are Uncle Tom. I said, well, thank you for calling me Uncle Tom, because Uncle Tom was a hero. I said, do your research, motherfucker. I said, do your research. Uncle Tom was a hero. He done saved many slaves. He rescued many slaves through his cabin. That's why it's called Uncle Tom's Cabin. He saved many slaves. So yes, if you want to call me Uncle Tom, I'm trying to save and liberate your motherfucking ass.
We all need to wake up. Wake up and don't just take what they tell us on the TV as facts. They just feed you what they want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
It's manipulation because you watch it every day and they messing up your mind, thinking, taking your thoughts and making their thoughts your thoughts and getting rid of your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Stop being mindless and think for yourself.
Right.
You want to be free? Free this first.
Right.
Free your mind first. Then maybe you can act free.
Now y'all got somebody new to attack. Y'all leave me the fuck alone.
The whole
Leave me alone. Get
it
her.
goes back to like with this going back to the whole COVID-19 thing. You had your essential workers, which are mainly people of color. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got people. This unfortunate incident happened, and it put a lot of people out of work. Then they open back up the state, let people go back to work. Like I said, this incident happens, and then you destroy the businesses where these essential
people need to go to work.
So you're putting them back out of work.
Yep.
What sense does that
And
make?
they ain't gonna get those stimulus check for that.
No.
They don't care that
You gonna get no check.
yeah, are people burning up stuff? The government care but don't care because you're hurting your own community.
Well, that was all set up. Antifa was there to cause chaos. That's why they put bricks out front of government buildings and walked away. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So it was a setup.
Let me give you something to destroy something.
Yeah. And only the government buildings. And they was put bricks all around government buildings and say, go destroy it. And they was out there themselves, masked up with bricks and shit throwing and
They
destroying.
had hammers too, and
Yeah,
bars.
So they wanted the chaos. So
Break the concrete with the hammer, use the crowbar to scoop up the bricks and throw them.
and was busy with it.
Yeah.
The one dude was like, I see what y'all doing. What is this pallet of bricks doing in front of this building? Aha! He was like, nice try. Because he was on Facebook Live. He said, nice try, white people. I ain't gonna do it. He was like, I see what y'all trying to do. And then a pallet of bricks out front of a government building. All
We have
black.
to stop letting people set us up for the woo-woo. Stop being pawns.
Mm-hmm.
Change what type of chess piece you want to be and
Oh,
be a
yeah.
player.
Yeah.
And stop being a daggone pawn.
Mm-hmm.
We should be tired of being a pawn. Be a player. Get in the game. Be a king. Be a queen. Be
I'm
a
a knight.
bishop.
I'm
Be
a
a
knight.
knight.
Yeah, I'll
be
be a knight.
something other than a damn pawn.
Yeah, I'll be a knight. I'll fuck you
Now,
up.
I'm not going to sit up here and say that.
Or bishop.
all the police
Oh,
are
Rook.
good because
Yeah.
when I came up, the police would fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have body cameras.
Nope.
They didn't have. People didn't have these.
Nope.
You know, you took that L.
You took that L.
And it was nobody that you could complain to.
Nope.
And 9 out of 10 chance, the ones that didn't complain knew they was wrong.
Yep.
They took the shit and went on about their business.
Because they shouldn't have been doing it in the first place.
But we talk about millennial kids that don't think that nothing they do is wrong because they have no teaching.
They
have
think
no
everything is
accountability.
right.
Everything is right they do, everything they say and do. They can offend you and don't care. You ain't allowed to say white power, but they're allowed to say Black Lives Matter, only matter. And you ain't allowed to say, well, all lives matter. No, fuck you. Black Lives Matter. Well, wait a minute. That's racist.
In a sense, yes.
That ain't racist?
In a sense, yes. Because
All lives matter.
All lives matter.
Before it.
All blood matters.
Yeah, but you gonna sit up there and say, no, you racist if you say white lives matter. What's it? Fuck. Oh, if you say black lives matter, that's
and
racist.
when you say that, for the people that's sensitive, that don't understand that life is precious,
Mm-hmm.
we understand the struggle because we in the struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? First and foremost, we all in the struggle.
Big time. Big time.
We all got stuff that we got to get over that was set up for us to fail. So we're not taking nothing away from anybody who died before us, who struggled, who got us where we are today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, everybody's life should matter. If people start caring more, it'll be less murder. It'll be less senseless stuff. If people start caring and giving a damn.
Get real world
My bad. I hit the...
We are supposed to be our brother's keepers.
Give a damn.
They
Care
don't-
about somebody.
You know, that was something that we held highly back in the day. You know, am I your brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
We
I taught
held
that to my girls.
They don't believe in that bull crap no more. Ain't no such thing.
You a witness. Did I not teach that to the girls?
Everybody for self, man.
Shit, that's what it is.
I can't stand selfishness.
Me neither. And if you teach that to your kids, then you're gonna reap whatever the fuck happens.
Mm-hmm.
You got to reap it. And you can't blame nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You can't blame nobody for the mistakes because you allowed it to happen. You let it go on in your household. You let the kids follow it. And it happens. You can't blame nobody. You gotta take that ass whoop and take that out.
You know what I just figured? Selfishness has behaviors of laziness.
Yeah.
It's like they intertwine together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They do, but don't nobody want to talk about that because that's the right thing to say. They don't want to hear the truth. They want to whine. They want to complain about white is racist and white privilege and what's the other one? Black people are just so
You talking about animals?
no, black people are just so,
I've heard him say that.
you know, downtrodden, just beaten down and mistreated.
The thing that messes me up is that you are who you think you are. You let people win when you agree with their bullshit.
Solid. People today got better fucking opportunities than we had when we was back in the 60s.
If you believe
Well,
somebody's
hell.
bullshit about yourself, that's the bullshit you gonna be.
Right. If you got, we didn't have this shit. We didn't have the technology.
We had to do hard work.
We didn't have affirmative action. We didn't have free college in my day coming up.
We didn't have no computers.
We didn't have none of that bullshit. You motherfuckers can get into college for free because you're black. You can get a job over a white man because you're black. You can get all that shit. It wouldn't show back in my day. So you complaining? Cause you got a leg up in the world. You gotta be man, y'all the most idiotic folk.
I tell our kids, take advantage of the opportunities that you have while you have them. Because those opportunities are not going to be there forever.
Mm-hmm.
So take advantage of everything that the government gonna give you as far as opportunities to better yourself and put yourself in a better situation. And when you get in that better situation, you keep it moving.
Because I said I wasn't going to vote Democrat no more, I got chewed out for that. They called me a Trump supporter. They called me a hater of yourself and all. I said, why should I keep voting for a party that's oppressing us?
Right.
People have to put themselves in a position as far as black people and put ourselves in a position of power
who's going to help
Okay.
us? That's who you vote
That's what
for.
Sure, yeah, really.
Who's going to impact our communities? That's who you vote for.
Absolutely.
You learn. That's the thing. If they sit up here and they set out on a mission, like I said, to learn, become, and get themselves in a position of power, they can weed out all the other people that's not trying to help us.
Portis,
That's the reason why the
I said
young
that.
people today
I said that.
have to take some kind of responsibility for the ones that's coming behind him, like we had to do.
Man, did I say that?
Because if they do that, that's how you change things.
I said, look, if you tired of the police officers fucking with you, become one your damn self. Police your own community.
Exactly. See, but a lot of people sit up there and say, I don't want to be no cop. I don't want to be no snitch.
Well, then you don't want to help the community.
You're part of the problem.
You want to help the community. Or go to school, get your degree, go into a politics and become the senator or congressman. Do something for your ward.
Affect
There
change.
you go. Affect change that way. Instead of playing basketball, that don't help nobody. Being a rapper don't help no goddamn body.
They just put money in their
You
pocket.
put money in your pocket, but you're not helping the community unless you go spend all your money on the community. But we all know that ain't gonna happen because they love Jordans too, motherfucker. Man. I'm sorry, all right.
I'm gonna give credit to the ones that's doing the right thing.
Right, we're gonna
And
get
I
credit to
give
the
you
ones that's
thumbs
doing
up,
right.
Because that's not everybody.
Right.
I appreciate the small ones that's taking initiative to do stuff for their community. But we all got to come together as a people. And we got to decide our flag. We got to decide what we want to be called. And that's got to come soon.
Martell, you know, Martell's watching, and he has a problem of always coming in late. Because Martell, I'm about to get off the air. I've been on the air long enough, you motherfucker. You had an hour and a half to come on this show.
What
Now I know
you talking about.
he talking about no, it's not racist. The problem is who is getting killed on a regular. It's really no white people. The message is all people. Listen,
It's demographics. You have to understand. If you
say it again.
It's demographics. If you're patrolling in an all-black community, that's who you're going to come in contact
That's
with.
it. That's it.
If you stay out in
Pepper
fucking
Pike.
Oklahoma
Yeah.
somewhere, Oklahoma,
white
Utah,
area of
white area,
Oklahoma.
that's who you're going to have contact with.
And if you have less black people graduating and getting into the department, you're going to have a handful of blacks when you got an armful of whites. They got to deploy as many as they can to the community, to the poor blacks, whatever. You're only going to get a handful, but you're going to get an armful of whites.
If you don't go to school to do what you need to do to become a police officer, if that's what you want to do, don't say it's all these white people out here being police officers when your black ass ain't even getting in the line.
You won't sign up.
You ain't even putting nothing in the pot.
You ain't
You ain't even tried.
That's right.
You want to affect change, then you got to put something in the pot.
Yep.
Make a difference.
Yep.
Be a part of it. Be a part of the struggle. Get in there.